What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to the Warframe video. So today we got some big info on the next Devstream. We got the date, the information, and a big detail on a massive Twitch drop that will be happening during that Devstream. So you're going to make sure you want to watch it. We go over it. Before we go over this stuff though, make sure you're subbed to this channel. We do daily Warframe video uploads, news videos, build videos, farm guides, all that kind of stuff. Make sure you're subbed because this is the place to be for Warframe content. Also, I'll be live on stream later tonight with some Warframe, and tomorrow I'll be live with the First Ascendant. So if you want to come grind out some Steel Path missions with me, I'm definitely in the mood to farm some Warframe tonight, so let's get in there. Alright, without further ado, let's get into the first detail of the information we have today. That's going to be the date of the next Devstream. The Abyss of Dagath Devstream is going to be on September 28th. It's a Thursday. Why is it not a Friday, DE? But it'll be Thursday, September 28th at 2 p.m. ET. And you're going to make sure you want to watch this one probably live because look at this. Watch to earn a Archon Tau Shard. A Tau Forged Archon Shard Twitch drop. Guaranteed. So if you watch my weekly reset videos, and I'm always talking about, I got a 20% Tau Shard, blah, blah, blah. What is that? That's what you can get from just watching this stream. So this thing right here, it's a RNG chance. It's a once per week lever pull. So you're basically looking at a very late game, like end game item basically, that is the RNG chance to drop. You're getting it guaranteed just for watching a Twitch stream for like 30 minutes or whatever. So you're going to want to make sure you get that. They didn't say which type of Tau Shard it will be, but it's probably going to be a random one. So I've got a red one right here giving ability duration. I got a amber one right here giving casting speed. And on other frames, I'll use blue ones for like health and armor and stuff. So those are your three options, blue, yellow, and red. Let's hope that you get a red or a yellow one because those are usually viewed in a more positive light. So yeah, on the 28th, and of course, I'll be covering that on this channel probably on Thursday night, honestly. So like the stream goes out at like 2 p.m. ET. It will go for like an hour or two, I'm guessing. I'll be live on stream, live reacting to it, and I'll be on this channel like an hour or two after with a recap video on what happened during the stream. But as I said, you're probably going to want to watch it live with your account linked and all that to get this Tau Shard drop, as they are really rare normally. Alright, so that's the information like Twitch drops. Let's go over the information on the actual update that we got, because they actually dropped some info. It's a lot of info we already know, but there actually is some new info in here too. So let's go over the official dev post, and let's see what they got here. Alright, so let's go over all this stuff. So the team is underway developing the next update, Abyss of Dagath. I don't know, it's during TennoCon 2023. A lot is on your way. So the new Warframe Dagath that we just showed, she's going to be apparently horse-themed abilities in some way. There will be a new story, so basically some storytelling from grandmother character. It's not going to be an actual new quest. I thought it might have been a new quest. It's not a new quest. It's just a story thing. So I don't know where Dagath is going to actually come from. She might come from this new dojo room they're mentioning right here. A new crypt-style dojo room. So yeah, that's what I'm expecting actually. I'm expecting Dagath to come from this new dojo room. They're going to arbitrarily just give her a new dojo room. Kind of like Yareli got one, if you remember that. Yareli has her own dojo room for some reason. That's what it seems like Dagath's going to get right here. New crypt-style dojo room. So if you're not in a clan, you don't have the research ready in your clan to get another dojo room, like a brand new one, make sure you got as much research as you possibly can get. I'm actually going to go to the dojo right now and show you the Yareli room that they basically threw a new room in there for Yareli. It was pretty rude, but I'm getting vibes from this already that they're going to do again. So yeah, Grendel Prime will also be during this update. So it looks like it's confirmation right here. Grendel Prime will be released during the Abyss of Dagath update. It won't be like a week before, like a week after. They will be at the same time, it seems like. A massive companion rework. Literally no details on it in this post. A little bit surprising. But yeah, we'll be hearing about it in about 10 days anyway. So let's hope it's really, really good. Again, another thing with no details on here, the Hydroid rework. We do know he's getting a new ability, I believe it is, and a new passive. And I thought I heard someone say that they're like merging two of the abilities together or something. But either way, he's getting some big changes. Like, he needs those types of big changes too. So let's hope that it's enough. We're also getting accessibility and HUD changes. So what that means is basically there will be, I guess, more damage number changes, and also accessibility is going to be like auto melee. You just hold down the melee button, you melee as fast as possible. The DE dev Pablo actually responded to me directly on Twitter and said, no full auto setting for guns. So no full auto Latron, no full auto Rubico or whatever. at least for the time being. He said there might be a different change in the future they could make, but for right now, no full auto guns. But we're getting full auto melee, Pablo. Come on, man. It's just to make our hands not get cramped up, honestly. Like, yeah, it would be a DPS increase for a full auto Latron, but also, like, man, have you ever used a semi-auto weapon for a long mission? It feels pretty bad. Enemy visibility settings, and etc. So there's going to be more changes than just the stuff on here. Additionally, new player experience changes. They're going to change the Wave Rider quest, the quest I will never do because Yoreli is terrible. Oh yeah, speaking of Yoreli, here we are in the exclusive Yoreli dojo room, and we'll go over this briefly. Universal enemy radar. Okay, so this is one of the new things they added that we did not know about at TennoCon. So it seems like we're going to get universal enemy radar. If you didn't know this, if you play like other games like Halo or Destiny or whatever, on the radar, like the mini-map button, you will sometimes see red dots of the enemies. That is not on there by default. Some frames like Ivara do have default enemy radar, but you actually have to mod for seeing enemies on the minimap in this game. And it seems like DE is going to change that, where you will be, by default, seeing enemies on the minimap like as a red arrow or whatever after this change. So that's a good thing. They did not mention that before, so that is a good thing to get added. Surprised it took us so long to get that, honestly. And of course, you'll be able to mod, so I'm guessing it will be like a low amount of enemy radar built in, and you'll be able to mod for it for further range to make it like, okay, now it's like the entire map, I can see everything, basically. I'm expecting like, 10, 15 meters of range, if that, for universal enemy radar. Rough edges and general quality of life. Increasing focus acquisition about like 5 years after focus came out. Nightwave Axe, I don't know what this is supposed to mean, Nightwave Axe. They have not announced a new Nightwave in this game yet. We're about 4 months into the Nightwave. That's usually when they start like talking about the next one. So yeah, I'm surprised there hasn't been any new Nightwave information recently. But hey, maybe they will, or they're going to do something to change Nightwave Axe. Maybe they'll make it where it's like a rotation. They never have to do any quality of life, or rather, new updates on Nightwave ever again. It's like, okay, we've got 8 Nightwaves. Now, after the 8th one's done, we go back to the first one, and it just rinses and repeats over and over and over again. It just repeats that over and over again. I could definitely see that happening. No maintenance required Nightwave. I could definitely see that happening, and etc. Much more. Abyss of Dagath will be a mainline update, and for us to fully build and test this update, we must pause hotfixes. Wah, wah. Wait, so no hotfixes for the next month, it sounds like? We will still actively watch the live build for any issues we can resolve with the Dagath update. So, yeah, no hotfixes for the next month. So not only are we getting no updates for the next month, we're getting literally not even like bug fixes for the next month while they're working on this. So that's unfortunate, to be honest. I mean, there's definitely plenty of things in this game that need to be fixed, and they just have to keep making new updates so they can make money, basically. So, from what I pull from that article right there, expect a new dojo room to be required for the Dagath frame and her weapon, not to mention that too. So get some room in your dojo. How do you even build stuff in here? So get some room into your dojo for a random room that you didn't even want to build like this. Maybe put it right next to the Yoreli room. And yeah, that's going to be probably how you get to Dagath. I'm assuming she will not have a new resource from what I'm reading here. She'll take a bunch of old Daimos resources. So make sure you can honestly pad your resource numbers for like Xenoharst and Chobolum, or I don't know what they're called. I actually don't know what the names of the Daimos gems are called, like Embolist or something like that. There's these really weird Daimos gems. I could definitely see Dagath taking some of those for her research in the dojo. So the stuff I'm talking about is like there's like weird, yeah, like this right here, Xenoharst. There is this random resource from Daimos I have like one of. You might want to get like a good chunk of these sitting around just in case she does end up using this to build for your clan dojo, just to get it done as quickly as possible. So, yeah, maybe make sure you got all the gem blueprints, got a good amount of gems sitting around, farming those from Daimos. Now, I'm just, this is speculation, okay? I don't work for DE, and I've got inside information on this. I'm just saying, from what I was reading right there, it did not seem like a new resource kind of thing. It seems like a just dojo lab. The big bottleneck here is building the dojo lab, then building the research after that. So they're trying to like they're making you wait so long to get the Dagath from having the dojo and all the research that you're like, okay, I'll just buy her. It's been a week. I don't want to wait like 4 or 5 days to get the Dagath. I'm just gonna buy her. That's definitely what they're going for here, because the dojo rooms take a while, and also we have the research after that too. So, Thaumica, Distillate, Batholite, all this random stuff from Daimos that has really weird names. You might want to make sure you got some of those sitting around, like Zodian. What was the one I was thinking about? Kabochin or something? Kabochan Embolos. I know I wasn't going crazy. Yeah, another random Daimos resource you might want to make sure you have. So that's basically it for the announcements today, guys. Make sure you're watching the dev stream on the 28th at 2 p.m. ET to get a Tau Shard. And yeah, I will be live later tonight on stream if you want to come hang out. And I'll be live with the first descent tomorrow. Not going to play the beta too much because the beta progress does not carry over to the main game, and I don't like to waste my time, really. So yeah, we'll probably play it for about like 5-10 hours, I'd say. And then I'll maybe have a video on it too. Alright guys, that's it for the video. I'll see you next time. Appreciate your support and take it easy. Bye!